Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are taking a look at the game Debatable. Now, this is a game that I have been really impressed with. There's actually another game that I was thinking would be kind of like this, and when it wasn't as much like this as I thought, I was wanting to find a game like this. And there is a game out there that is this. So this is a game where you can debate. So a seriously silly party game for people who love to argue. Now there is a little note in here. By the way, I love how small it is. It's super easy to run around with. But there is an important first note right here saying, play this with people you know well. And you know, these kind of debates, people can get upset and heated and stuff. There's some things in here excuse me, that are legitimately, sorry. There's some cards in here that are legitimately very serious that people would definitely disagree on. So really interesting, going from very serious, controversial topics all the way over to the other side of just super silly things as well. And there are, on some of these cards, there are these little exclamation points up at the cards showcasing, hey, there's going to be some stuff on this that is probably going to be more controversial. Is it okay for black people to be racist against white people? That's on the card right there. And so obviously in the game, you're trying to just be silly and you have different roles. You've got one person that's the moderator, one person that is saying, yes, absolutely, whatever that thing is. No, of course not. Whatever that thing is. You've got these I'm under pressure cards, and then you have cards for everyone else where they get to vote yes or no for whoever wins. Now, I think this game is fun just to pull out and honestly just kind of skip some of the formalities of some of it and just go out and honestly, even as just like interesting topic questions to talk about different things, we found that really pretty enjoyable as well. But this is one of the things that I think is super fun. All of these cards right here, these square cards, you're going to take two of those and you're just going to flip them up in front of you. And they have four sides, four different tactics that you're supposed to use. So this one says, make a surprising confession and make it personal. So I'm supposed to do both of those things. You're supposed to get two of them. I'm supposed to do both of those things during my debate here. And some other things on here are, birds are scary, so I'm supposed to mention that at some point in time. Your opponent's voice is unbearable. You're supposed to mention that. You don't understand the question. Refuse to believe it. Disgust your opponent. Keep changing the subject. So these are all different things that they're kind of sub-things you're supposed to do, tactics as you're going throughout these cards. But just to read a few more so you can get a good example of what's here. Is global warming a real threat? Do animals have feelings? Will World War III happen this century? Should you only have sex with those you love? Should we clone dinosaurs and create a theme park if possible? So you've got all sorts of questions on here, some that are serious. So as a moderator, you take one of these and then you choose something on here. Of course, if there's not one you like, go ahead and just grab the next one. That's a house rule. But it's all for fun, right? And so if you can't find something that you enjoy with the group you're with, then you might as well just pass on it. But I have been really pretty impressed with the idea of this game and just the way that it's all put together. I think it looks really pretty nice, pretty fun, pretty cool. So I'll leave you with this. Should daily physical exercise be mandatory in all schools? Is breakfast cereal a type of soup? What? Breakfast cereal is not a type of soup? That's ridiculous. I hope that you guys agree with me, but that is this game, Debatable, right here. I think it's pretty fun. Please do be, careful with who you're playing it with. Make sure you're good friends, unoffendable, and you know you are going into the game just trying to have fun and enjoy it and not necessarily to specifically argue with people. And, you know, if you want to take a different approach, you can just take this question. You can say, hey, is a good dictatorship better than a corrupt democracy? And you can use these almost as like table topics where you're just chatting about different things, which we found really pretty valuable as well and pretty fun. So hopefully that gives you guys a nice little touch and a taste of this game, what it is, what it does, and why it may or may not be right for you. Thanks.